Head like Amber Rose. Tight look right, this a camel toe.
Hey loves, it's finally time for my Coachella Weekend 1 recap. Yes, my favorite sets, tips and tricks, and more. Let's do it.
Hi babies. Yes, I am.
So after a long drive from LA, I started Weekend 1 with some breakfast at Indio near our timeshare with the crew, who was very excited, as you can tell.
My favorite, as per usual.
We got in around 2, and our first stop was to see... It was kind of a whirlwind after that. We saw 3 6 Mafia, of course. All the vibes, of course. All of Coachella's iconic art. And, of course, some speakeasies.
There's a lot of new-ish this year. And we're in like a little wall that has bubbles. It's bubbles. That vibe.
Indeed, it was. This is one of 3 speakeasies in the fest, guys. I got to check it out before heading over to Tin Liquor at Yuma, and then to Martinez Brothers B2B Local Dice over at Qzar, a new stage, one of my faves now, of the fest. Now, unfortunately, I did not get video of Glorilla, Mustard, or Lady Gaga, but we had on day 2.
Day 2, my favorite birthday. Let's go. You're welcome. There you go, there you go. Yeah. Success, baby.
Before I go on to my corn dog joys, we got in around 3:30 just in time to see Weezer. As you can see, it was already packed. Tip number 2, remember to come early on Saturday. You will run into crowds earlier, but that's okay. If you don't have a set you're trying to get to, this is the perfect time to check out all the cool stuff throughout the festival. I mean, our installations, speakeasies, you name it, and more. Next, the Cot Tink, who was giving major Aaliyah vibes. So cute. Of course, as I mentioned, I had to get the corn dog, guys. I had to. Tip number 3, please do not forget to eat. All right, now, after that, we did go over to see T-Pain. He was definitely a vibe from beginning to end. One of my favorite sets of the entire weekend, you guys. If you can, go see him. We went over to Murder Beats at one of my favorite stages, the Heineken stage. I guess it's called Heineken House. Either way, definitely was good vibes there. Then we headed back over to Do Lab, which is always a good vibe, before heading to our next set, who I've been waiting for all week, Shoreline Mafia. I'm sure you already heard, Mike Sherm was indeed there. It was awesome. Next, we caught Infected Mushrooms at Yuma. Great ventilation in there, but beware of the light shows, guys. It will get you. As mentioned, there are multiple great art installations throughout the venue, including this, the living room. But this, guys, takes the cake. Travis Scott went above and beyond with his art installations throughout the venue. This was a huge one. Yes, you can indeed get tatted there. There were multiple tattoo artists there. And, of course, big, beautiful Cactus Jack, who, as you can see, I was vibing in front of. There were photo booths and big, comfortable couches that looked dangerous if you were definitely down to do something nasty. Anyway, so we moved on to Green Day, who was absolutely epic. I kid you not. And they all looked really good still. How? I do not know. I am happy to report that I saw Above and Beyond again, and the set was completely different from Ultra. Don't you just love when that happens? As you can see, my crew was just vibing all the way to our next set, which was Mal P, who brought super amazing vibes to Ultra, especially day 3 when we all got rained out. He once again was a great vibe at Coachella Weekend 1, and he was celebrating a song that we all love. Cause I got my drugs from Amsterdam. Definitely was a party. We kept the party going at Do Lab with a surprise guest who we didn't yet know was, but I will let you know soon, I promise. We headed to Yuma once more to see Eli Brown, who I also saw Ultra last week, a couple weeks ago, one of those. Either way, Eli Brown was also a vibe yet again. I appreciate everybody coming back with like different sets. Love it. And then it was time for the man of the night. He one and only Travis Scott. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure a lot of people have been saying a lot of different things about his set. It was not what I expected, but it was still a vibe and definitely still a party. So I was glad I stayed for most of the entire set before going back over to Do Lab to find out that the special guest was, you guys guessed it, maybe, I don't know, Sarah Landry. An amazing day 2 rolled into an amazing day 3 without a blink of an eye. It is day 3 of Coachella. Though I was sad it was ending so quickly, I had to keep my eye on the prize and start my day with the most essential meal of the day, breakfast. Catch some vibes, catch some rays, and get ready to party. Here we go. We got some vibes and a nice water stream at Doolab before heading over to Sammy Fergie for the ultimate party. Tiesto was definitely on the list from the jump, and he did not disappoint. Tip number 6, no matter what, always see who you want to see. Solo missions are good missions too, guys. We caught up with Afrojack at my favorite place once again, the Heineken House. And he was amazing as always. He shout out to Avicii, who we love and we all miss. I'm not crying, you are, but I hope you are because emotions are good. And then it was time for Dottage. Tip number 7, never be afraid to vibe with people in the crowd. There's always people who are similar around you. It's definitely good vibes at Coachella. Make sure you're shaking that with your friends and family, but also the people around you. Megan Thee Stallion set was definitely the place for that. It was definitely a celebratory event. She brought out Queen Latifah. It was all good energy as I danced my cute self over to our next set at the outdoor stage. Thankfully, our last sets of the night were all fairly close. Outdoor stage is pretty close to Coachella stage, and one more that I cannot currently think of. But thankfully, there are 3 stages that are fairly close. Tip number 8, always keep in mind the map and how far away things are. Sahara was definitely pretty far and hard to get to throughout the weekend, so keep that in mind throughout the weekend. Next up, guess who we caught up with? Who of course brought out all the bangers and the anthems. So if that's your vibe, definitely one of your sets you gotta catch on. We had a little time with craft work before stumbling upon a rose garden that was very beautiful in the VIP area. Next up, you won't believe it, we made the long trek across Coachella Valley to Sahara stage to see Ty Dolla $ign. See, it is possible and totally worth it if you plan ahead. And because we did, we got his surprise guest, Wiz Khalifa. And I cannot resist stopping by Doolab because as you can see, they were putting on a party with another surprise guest who I will again tell you about shortly. But first, Post Malone. I gave him a chance, y'all, but his weird sad boy vibes I was not feeling. So we went back to Doolab for the amazing vibes of Zedstead. And that is how we ended the night. Actually, this is how we ended the night. With a burrito, of course. But in the fest, this is how we ended the night. After all, it was an amazing Coachella. And I hope that you guys have a fun weekend too. Or from Coachella for those of you who are at home. And I hope my tips and tricks are helpful. Until next year, Coachella. Love y'all. Bye.